It's week 10 of the 2025 season.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second and 7. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Third and 6. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Jets first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Now, 2. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for the Jets. It's a gain of 49. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel...
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44. On the give, this is Allen. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike. And they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work. Where are our matchups? And let's go try to put a drive together and get some points. Because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.